What's up, everybody? Now, every single computer out there needs a power supply, and you guys all know that, buying a really cheesy, cheap power supply is probably a good way to not only have to replace your power supply a lot of times, but also severe chances of burning out your system. So you always want to make sure you buy a pretty decent power supply. I've showed you guys cases in the past that were really cheesy and had like a cheap 550 watt power supply in them, and some of those systems last for years, other ones break really fast, but using those particular power supplies are only for like really low end systems and low budget stuff. This particular power supply though is the NZXT E850. Now, this is a really nice power supply. It's going to come to market about $149 for an 850 watt power supply. It features 80 plus gold rating. It's got 3 12-volt rails, but the really big thing about this is the way that you can monitor the voltage and the temperature all through a digital power supply. And unfortunately, this only works in Windows 10. So if you have CAM software and all that stuff, you can totally monitor each rail individually or the temperature of the power supply. And that's something really interesting. Plus, I was really hoping that it totally digitally control all of the power, because being digitally controlled means less error than anything that's going to be analog. So if it's a totally complete digital power supply through and through, that's going to be a really great thing. But today we thought we'd just say, hey, let's bring you guys the unboxing and let's take a first look at this power supply. In this particular lineup, I believe they're going to have 3 different power supplies starting off at like 600 and something watts, so you can go all the way up to the 850. And also, the weird thing though, is that the price differences between the 3 different versions is only about $10. So, I mean, if it was me, if I can get an 850 and pay only, $20 more than paying for a 650, I think I'm probably going to go for the 850 just because, I can probably power all my stuff. In fact, with this particular power supply, it'll even power 2 cards, so it will do 2 cards in SLI or 2 cards in Crossfire, whatever your preference is. But with that said though, let's jump in now. Let's do the old-fashioned unboxing and just see what comes in the box and what it is. So let's start off by taking off all this nasty shiny plastic. It's nice when it's brand new, but sometimes on camera that can look kind of glary, getting a glary in your eye. So let's rip off all this plastic, get all that stuff off of there, not fall over on the dog. Get all that stuff, take it, and throw the plastic at you, the audience. That's right. Okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and find out where the next opening of the box is. I believe it's right over here. And up. They've got me trickery. They've got more stuff on the box I got to work with. But hey, it's an unboxing, so let's unbox the dang thing, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pop the cap here on the side, open the box up. Go ahead and set it down over here, that way you folks can see it as I unbox it. So there you go. Let's go ahead and pop the cap. Everything's in there really super duper tight. I mean, extremely tight. Okay, so we have an NZXT blue bag. Pull that out of there. This is obviously going to contain all of the different cables for the system. We'll go over those in just a minute and show you exactly which ones come inside the box. Nice little bag though for storing stuff. We have the NZXT manual. And then we have this nice little silicone snack to snack on later. In every box, you're supposed to eat this stuff. No, I'm just kidding. You're not supposed to eat this stuff. I'm just kidding with you. But what this stuff does is keeps all the moisture out of your box. If it's traveling around, it gets whether there's rain or whatever, this actually absorbs all the moisture so it doesn't go into your product. That's why you see it all the time. All right, so here we go. Ba-boom. Let me get this box out of the way here. So here is a power supply. Comes in a nice little case. Why it comes in a nice little case, I don't know, because you're just going to take this little case right here and get rid of it and never use it ever again. Now, as you guys can see, it features a completely modular design all the way around. The power supply itself is actually quite small. It's a very small power supply, all things considering. All the components that are used inside this power supply are also extremely high quality parts. You guys can see all the nomenclature about the power supply right there. So obviously if you're going to buy one, you'll see all this stuff yourself. On the back hand side, we see the power plug and an on and off button. I like having an on and off button on a power supply. If you notice, if some of the 1500 watt and those type of power supplies, sometimes they don't have a power button on them. That kind of trips me out because I always like a nice power button. Both the other sides of the power supply are completely identical. Nothing crazy there. And even though it's hard to see, underneath here is a fan that's keeping your power supply running cool. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but it's there, trust me. Now, as far as the connectors inside the box, you get a single 24-pin ATX power cable. You get two 4x4-pin CPU power cables. You get 6 PCIe cables. These are the 6+2 kind, which can be made into an 8-pin. You get 6 SATA cables, 6 peripheral cables, 1 mini USB cable, and then finally, there are the mounting screws themselves for mounting inside your case, and then the power cable. One thing really nice about this particular unit as well is it has a 10-year warranty, so it's a really long warranty. It looks really nice, it's clean, all those digital features. All in all, I think this is a pretty nice looking power supply. Now all I need to do is install it in the system, install that CAM software, and see how it does in real time. Okay, so there you have it, the unboxing and first looks of the brand new NZXT E850 power supply. Like I said, 850 watts, $149, all those nice digital features. The fact that it's completely modular, every part is really nice inside of it, it's well built. It's not even like really Giganosaurus in size, it's actually got a really perfect size, so it'll probably fit in any case you have out there. And if you want something that's solid, something that has a good warranty, you guys who know NZXT know they make really nice products. We actually have a build coming up with another NZXT case, the purple ones, if you guys might know what that is. So like usual, we'll have a link down below, so if you want to see more information about this particular unit or their other units, or buy one for yourself, you can do so. I'm Elric, you guys have been watching Tech Tomorrow. I'd love you to be subbed to the channel. Make sure you have notifications turned on, and if you're one of my normal fans, hey, let's let you guys know the Patreon site is up and going, and you can support us through there. So peace out. We'll see you guys back on the channel for more tech on Tech Tomorrow.